everybody. Okay, so we are talking about phrases as expressions today. Let's do this more on the bottom of the other side of 16. So this was 16 and this was 16, and we'll just draw a line under here. So what I mean by phrases, when you hear me say the word phrases, I'm talking about putting it into normal people language. And when I say expressions, you can refer back to what an expression is here, a mathematical sentence. So when I talk about putting a phrase to an expression, we're going to make a little table. We're probably going to need more room on the expression side, so divide it up like this. All right, so it's mainly using your common sense. So if you have 5, oh, you know what? Shoot. We're going to need more room on the expression side. I'm sorry. 5 more than a number A. More than is a phrase that implies something's going to get bigger, in this case, addition. So the expression would be either 5 plus A or A plus 5. Let's do another example. Let's say we say something like D less than 37. So I want to take 37 and subtract, less than implies subtraction, 37 minus D. Now in this case, we can't write it the other way around because order matters in subtraction. So if we say, if we were to reorder it, that's not the same problem. I'm not going to get the same answer. Let me do one more, and you are going to write what you think it is. Sorry, I'm choosing my color and I'm taking too long. It's either going to be addition or subtraction. So you have to piece that together. Ooh, this will be good. A number C increased by 9. So pause it, write what you think it is. So I would say a number C increased by 9 would be C plus 9. And because order doesn't matter in addition, I also could write it as 9 plus C. Okay? All right. We also have phrases that imply multiplying or dividing. So if I say something like the product of a number K and 7. I mean, product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So it would be 7K, or I could do K times 7. Because order doesn't matter in multiplication. I get the same answer either way. Some words that might be division. If I said 1/3 of a number J. 1/3 of implies a part of something. So there's actually a couple ways. I guess this could be a multiplication. So one thing I could do is I could do J divided by 3. And remember that in algebra, we often see the directly on top of each other as a way to do it. But 1/3 of could also be multiplication. 1/3 of j, which goes back to reinforce something we learned in the last unit, that we can either divide by a number or multiply by its reciprocal. Okay, so I'm going to give you another one to try. The quotient of b and 2. And the answer is b divided by 2, which could also be written as b on top of 2. Order does matter in division, so it has to be the b first and the 2 second. Sometimes when I am not sure about these, I like to pick any number and stick it in for the letter that I don't know and see what would make sense. So as an example, let's go back here to 5 more than a number a. So if I'm not quite sure what that is, I just pick a number to stick in for a, like 3. It literally doesn't matter, just pick a number. And then I think, all right, 5 more than 3, what does that sound like? Oh, 5 more than 3 would be 5 plus 3, which would be 8. I'd get a bigger number. Or the product of a number k and 7. Granted, if I don't know what product means, that is a problem. But if I know what product means, I could think, okay, a product of k and 7. So if I make it 2 times 7, 2 times 7 is 14. Oh, multiplication, I write 7 times k. So that can be a helpful strategy. I'm thinking right now that something we might need to do that we don't have a lot of room for. Maybe we can just make a key right here. So quotient means division. Product means multiplication. Adding, when the answer to an addition problem is the sum. And when we subtract, that word is the difference. So if it said the difference of D37 and D, or up here it could have been the sum of 5 and A. All right, that's our video.